Maayong pagkat-on mga Bisayang tinun-an. This topic is Quarter 1, Module 1, Week 1, and it's all about the basic concepts of sets. Our objective for this lesson is illustrates well-defined sets and subsets. Sa inyong makita sa pictures, no, na mga different objects, ang atong button karon is ato sila i-grupo and atong libilan kung unsa sila nga grupo. Sa picture, no, pila man ka grupo ang naa. Okay, there are 4 groups. One of these groups are hats or covering of the head, numbers, polygons, trees. Ikaduhang pangutana, does each object belong to a group? Yes. So, naigrupo sa mga kahoy, no? Lahing kahoy, but they are grouped as kahoy. Naigrupo sa mga count, grupo sa mga numbers, o grupo sa mga polygons. Ikatulo, is there an object that belongs to more than one group? Which one? Okay, no. So, walay objects nga nabilong sa laing grupo. So, nganong naghisgot matag grupo rong adlaw? It is because our topic is about set. A set is a well-defined group of objects called elements that share a common characteristic. These objects in a set are called elements or members of the set. Like sa atong niaging example, natay grupo or set sa mga kahoy. Let's say, natay example nga kahoy sa santol, kahoy sa sambag. Ang kani sila, kahoy sa santol, kahoy sa sambag, itawag ni sila elements. But they are just a one set. Set sa mga kahoy. Sets are named using uppercase or capital letters denoted by, like sa inyo makita, capital A, capital B, capital C, and so on. So, the notation, kaning small nga A, no? Yan ay symbol nga sa murag eagle nga sign, o capital letter A, we read that A is an element of a set A. The groups are called sets for as long as the objects in the group share a common characteristic and are thus well defined. For example, the set of hats. So, an example diri, no? We have ladies hats, baseball cap, helicopter, clown hat. Okay, they share a common characteristic. Unsa milang common characteristic? Puro sila mga cow. Again, sets are usually named using capital letters. Set A equals ladies hats, baseball cap, helicopter, clown hat. We use a special character to say that something is an element of a set. For example, baseball cap is an element of set A. But unsa ano to pagkahibaw nga ang collection of or group of objects is a well-defined set? Okay, let's have an example. Look at set A. Set A are the subjects that grade 7 students will study this school year. Do you think it is well-defined set? Yes, it is well-defined, no? Okay, we know ato ma-determine unsang mga subject ang tun-an sa grade 7. So, for example, natay math dira, natay araling panlipunan, natay science, English, and uban pa. Let's have another example. Set B are difficult subjects that grade 7 students will study this school year. Do you think it is a well-defined set? No. Kaya nga naman, set B is a set of difficult subjects. No, we cannot determine, unsa to mga difficult subjects. Maybe sa inyong classmate ay yung difficult subject kay MAPE, ang ubang classmate ninyo kay math, ikaw kay English, manang it is not well-defined. Okay, we cannot determine. Wala siya common characteristic. Let's have more examples. Let us determine whether the given set is well-defined or not. Okay, set A. Good actress in the Philippines. It is well-defined or not? It is not well-defined. Kaya nga naman, we cannot determine kung kinsa tong mga good actors sa Pilipinas. Kay maybe sa uban si Yen Santos, maybe nimo si Julia Barreto, sa lain kay si Heaven. So what tay standard no unsa ng mga good actress sa Pilipinas dito maka-determine. Set B, region in the Philippines. Yes, it is well defined kay atong ma-determine kung unsa tong mga regions sa Pilipinas. We have region 1, region 2, car and many to mention. How about set C? Set C is the set of even prime numbers. Unsa man tong mga prime numbers? Prime numbers are numbers nga ang multiple kay 1 and itself. For example, na ano kay 2, 3, 5, 7. So set C is a well-defined set. There are two ways of writing sets. We call that the roster form, set builder form. Unsa man ning roster form? The set can be defined by listing all its elements separated by commas and enclosed within braces. Okay, take note no? In set, we use braces. Dili ta magamit og parentheses or brackets. Braces. How about set builder form? The set can be defined by stating the property described. Let's have an example, no? Let's express a set using a roster form. A. Set A consists of the vowels of the English alphabet. So, using roster form, maingon tag A equals ato i-enclose sa braces ang mga elements. Unsa mga elements sa vowels? We have A, E, I, O, U. Another example, grade 7 subjects that students will take this school year. So, set B equals i-enclose nato sa braces ang mga elements. We have English, Science, Mathematics, Filipino, Araling Panlipunan, Education sa Pagpapakatao, MAPI, and TLA. Another example, set C consists of counting numbers. Ano sa mga counting numbers? Okay. C equals, i-enclose nato sa braces. Counting numbers are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and many to mention. Sa inyo makita, no? Nagamit tag tulo ka tuldok. Magamit tag tulo ka tuldok kung ang elements kay daghan kayo or many to mention. Now, let's express a set using the set builder form. So, example, set A consists of the vowels of the English alphabet. So, ato siyang masuwat nga form, no? A equals. So, ang pagbasa ani is we read that set A is an element of all X such that X is a vowel of English alphabet. Yan na. Another example, mga grade 7 subjects that students will take this school year. So, ina ni pagbasa, no? Set B is a set of all X such that X is a grade 7 subjects students to take this school year. Another example, set C consists of counting numbers. Okay, set C is the set of all X such that X is a counting number. So, mana. Now, what are the classification of set? Okay, we have finite set and infinite set. Finite set, a set which contains a definite number or maihap ra no? Maihap lang yung elements. Example, the set of all colors in the rainbow. Okay, naroon tayo 7 nga colors sa rainbow, no? And those are red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, and violet. And the vowels, example, vowels of the alphabet, English alphabet, we have A, E, I, O, U, 5 rakabok. How about infinite set? The set whose elements are too many to be listed, such as sets containing never-ending elements. Example of that, set of all prime numbers. So, daghan kay prime numbers, no? Dili na to ma-count, infinite siya. Wa siya katapusan. Another example, set of counting numbers. Counting numbers, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and so on. So, we use these three dots, no? Called ellipses, to signifying ang elements are daghan pa or many to mention or infinite. Now this time let's talk about subset. On summoning subset, a set is a subset of another set kung ang elements of the first set kay elements sa second set. So we use this symbol, no, to signify a subset. Okay, for example, no, tanawang set A. Ang set A na itulo ka element 2, 4, 6 and ang set B na ay elements nga 6, 4, 8, 2. Sa set A, ang elements sa set A kay makita pod sa elements ni B. So therefore, set A is a subset of set B. To identify the number of subsets in a set, use the formula. So we have 2 to the power of n. So where n is the number of elements of the given set. Let's have an example. Set C are 1, 2, 3. There are 3 elements in set C, no? Now, let's determine pila kabok yung subset. Ato gamitin ang formula nga 2 to the power of n. Then 2, let's substitute sa numbers of elements. Okay, 3 man ay yung numbers of elements. So 2 cube. 2 cube din, no? Ang kaning 2 nga nay tulo. Read that's 2 cube. 2 cube means ato i-times katulo and 2. So we have 2 times 2 times 2. 2 times 2, 4 times 2, 8. Therefore, we have 8 subsets. What is a proper subset? A set is considered a proper subset of another set if and only if every element of the first set is also an element of another set, and that another set contains at least one element that is not in the first set. We use this symbol, no, to denote a proper subset. So example, tanawa sa set A, ang yung elements kay 2, 4, 6. Sa set B kay 6, 4, 8, 2 yung mga elements. Ang tanang elements ni set A kay naa ni set B except sa usa, okay? Wala si 8 sa set A. So kung usariwa, no, makaingon ta nga si set A is a proper subset of set B. Kung usara, mauna ha, kung usariwa, then tanan kay naa, ang kana nga set is a proper subset of that set. To identify the number of proper subsets in a given set, use the formula 2 to the power of n minus 1, where n is the number of elements of the given set. Let's have an example. Set A are 2, 4, 6. Naitulo ka elements, no? 2, 4, 6. Let's use the formula 2 to the power of n minus 1. Let's substitute 2 cube or 2 to the power of 3 minus 1. Again, pila ning 2 cube? 2 cube means 2 times 2 times 2. Katuluog times ang 2. And the answer of that is 8 minus 1. And the answer is 7. There are 7 proper subsets kung naay tulo ka elements sa usa ka set. Now, take note, no set is a proper subset of itself. Okay, let's have a review, no? Let's answer this activity. Let's classify whether the following is a well-defined set or not. Number 1, collection of all barangays in Lapu-Lapu City. Yes, it is well-defined, no? Kaya atong ma-determine unsa tong mga barangay sa Lapu-Lapu City. For example, we have Barangay Basak, Barangay Marigondon, Barangay Agos, Barangay Sababasbas, and many to mention. Number 3, collection of all beautiful ladies in Cebu City. It is not well-defined. Kaya nga naman, wala tay standard nga to determine unsa tong mga kinsa ng mga gwapaha. Lahi-lahi tag masulti. Number 3, collection of all science teachers in a particular school. Yes, it is well defined, no? Kaya ato ma-determine kinsa ng mga science teachers sa particular school. For example, no, sa Marigondon, shout out to Ma'am Lia Baring, Sir Joseph Villarino, and Ma'am Oropel. Number 4, collection of all grade 7 students in a particular school. Yes, it is well defined kay makahibaw ta kinsa to mga grade 7 students sa usa ka school. Daghan lang. For example, ikaw, naminaw karon usa ka sa grade 7 students sa Marigondon National High School. Number 5, collection of handsome boys in the campus. Okay, it is not well defined, no? Kay di ta maka ingon para sa uban gwapo siya, para sa uban dili. Now, unsa atong nakat-on rong sa kaning lesson? Let's have a summary, no? A set is a collection of well-defined groups of objects called elements that share a common characteristic. The object in a set can be anything. It can be numbers, letters, symbols, names, things, and etc. You have also learned that sets are written in two forms, the roster form and the set builder form. In roster form, set can be defined by listing all its elements separated by commas and enclosed within braces, while in set builder form, the set can be defined by stating the property describing the elements. Moreover, a set is considered a finite set if the number of elements in the set is definite or maihap, while a set is an infinite set if counting the elements of a set cannot come to an end, and thus we put ellipses at the end of the identified element to show that there are still more elements in the set. Now, I want you to answer these activities, no, and i-comment ang inyong answer sa comment box section. So, mara na. Salamat sa iyong pagpaminaw and I hope you will practice sa kaninga activity.